Hello again. Are you ready to take a trip? Yoko and I are here with Peter. Peter went somewhere with Tamara, our friend from the future. But where did they go?
He saw someone, but who did he see? Come on, Peter. Tell us about your trip.
Well, it all started when Tamara took my hand.
Here we go, Peter. Hold my hand.
We traveled through time and space together. We passed meteors and planets and stars. Tamara pointed to a planet.
Look, Peter. There's Saturn.
I looked. I saw the rings of Saturn. They got smaller and smaller. I was scared. Tamara, we're moving too fast.
No, Peter. We aren't moving. Everything else is moving past us.
You mean you didn't travel in time and space? Time and space traveled past you?
I suppose so. Suddenly a large blue planet appeared. It became larger and larger. It was the Earth. I asked Tamara, where are we going?
I want you to meet someone, Peter.
We floated down through the clouds. Maybe the clouds floated up to us. I don't know. Finally, we arrived in a small town. I knew the town. It was my town. But it seemed different. We started to walk along a street. I knew the street. It was my street.
Come on, Peter.
Tamara wanted to show me something. We stopped in front of my house. I saw two small children playing. Hello, how are you?
They can't see you, Peter. They can't hear you either.
Then someone opened the front door of the house. It was me. Tamara, who is that?
It's you, Peter.
Then someone else walked outside. It was a beautiful woman.
And that is your wife. Her name is Mariah.
And so I guess I'm not going to marry you?
No, I guess not.
Who are the children?
They're your children.
I think I'm following your story, Peter. We are here in the year 2092, and you and Tamara traveled to the past.
That's right.
You went to an earlier time in the 21st century.
Exactly.
But you didn't go all the way back to our past in the 20th century.
That's right.
Traveling in time is a little confusing.
I think it's very confusing.
Let's practice talking about the past with regular verbs that end in ed. Sometimes ed sounds like t, as in walked. Sometimes ed sounds like d, as in loved. And sometimes ed sounds like id, as in wanted. First, let's practice saying some past verbs with the t sound. Repeat. Walked. Asked. Passed. Watched. Now repeat these verbs with the d sound. Loved. Showed. Traveled. Opened. Now say these verbs with the id sound. Started. Wanted. Decided. Ended.
I opened the door to yesterday. I traveled in time and I learned about my life. I stopped in a very friendly town. I walked down a street and I discovered my wife. As she talked to the children, I listened to her gentle song, and I watched her with the children all day long. And when the music ended, I wanted her to sing once more, but she stopped, and then she vanished through the door. I started to wonder, was it real? It touched my heart, but it happened very fast. Maybe I imagined everything, but I'd rather believe that I visited the past. As she talked to the children, listen to her gentle song, And I watched her with the children all day long. And when the music ended, I wanted her to sing once more, but she stopped, and then she vanished through the door. I opened the door to yesterday. I traveled in time and I learned about my life. And so you see, I believe that Tamara showed me my life. If I go back to the 20th century.
I want to go back to the past. I'll go with you.
Good. Then you can come to my wedding. You can meet my wife. Mr. English, will you come?
I'd love to. When is the wedding?
Well, I don't know yet.
Can I come? I love weddings.
Tamara.
I love weddings in the 20th century.
Really?
Yes, they were so romantic, and people used to fall in love.
Don't people fall in love anymore?
Sure, but people used to have so many wonderful traditions and customs. Dating, honeymoons, anniversaries, family reunions.
Don't people go on dates anymore? You know, when a boy and girl go out together.
To see if they like each other.
Not anymore.
They don't go on honeymoon trips after their weddings?
I'm afraid not.
Do they celebrate anniversaries anymore? To remember their wedding day?
Sorry, no. Marriage is different in the 21st century.
How?
Well, we don't have to date a lot of people. We don't need time to learn about a person before getting married.
Why not?
Because when we meet the right person to marry, we know it immediately. We're sure right away.
But how are you sure?
The man's and woman's eyes meet, and they know that they must get married.
It seems a little boring. No dating, no romance.
And no divorce.
Is that so? At the end of the 20th century, so many marriages used to end in divorce.
But in the 21st century, married people always stay together.
Well, I guess that's good news for my wife and me.
I used to be alone. I used to do everything on my own. I used to eat by myself at a table for one. And I didn't used to have any fun. But I'm not alone anymore. I don't do anything on my own anymore. Now every dinner is fine, 'cause I dine at a table for two. I'm not alone anymore, and I'm having so much fun with you. I used to need a friend with no one around. I used to pretend. I used to talk to myself. I used to talk to the wall. And I didn't used to sing at all. I don't need a friend anymore. And I don't ever need to pretend anymore. The conversation is fine as I dine at a table for two. I'm not alone anymore, and I'm singing all the time with you.
On our next show, we're going to vote for a new leader. It's election day in the year 2092. But that's all for now. Until the next time on A Ticket to Tomorrow.